Are you telling me that you have digital communication between yourself and admin and yourself and your daughter about all of this? Yeah, lots of it. Oh my God, this is kind of perfect. Okay, they're gonna call you any second, so I gotta get this out really, really fast. I'm listening. Good afternoon, I'm Dana's mother, and where's my daughter? Oh, she's back there with the principal? After I told him to have her wait out here for me. Young lady, we really need you to... Excuse me. Hello? Mom! Did you say anything, baby? Just to call you. Good girl. Now, you and I can have a conversation. Well, ma'am, we need your daughter to tell us nothing. You need her to tell you nothing, because she has been telling you everything that's been going on for weeks on end. She's been pleading with me through emails and text messages. I have been pleading with you through emails and phone calls, and you have done absolutely nothing to protect my daughter from this person. And now she's stood up for herself. She defended herself, and you have the audacity to call her up here and treat her as if she's the criminal here? Ma'am, this is the first that I'm hearing about this. I'm not sure who you think you've been communicating with, but you're not going to pull that on me. Right here. Isn't that your email? This is dated September. Yeah, good job. You can read dates. And what does it say in that email? That a boy named Jeremy Eldridge has been tormenting your daughter on a daily basis for weeks. So in September, I told you it had already been going on for weeks, and how did you reply? That I would handle it. And now there's the next one. What does that one say? In November, you said there had been a brief pause, and then it started again, and it was getting worse again. And again, you said you'll handle it. Let's look at this one right here. What does that one say? 2 months ago, I told you that I was sure it wouldn't happen again. Yeah. And I took you at your word because I assumed you saying it would never happen again to mean that that child was no longer here to do that. That finally, after months and months of this child mistreating my child, surely he wasn't here anymore. But that wasn't the case, was it? Ma'am, we have protocols in place, and for each reported offense... And what, do you restart this protocol for every new month or every new semester or for every single child? What? Now you've lost me. What? You see, right after you called me, but before I got in the car to come here, I went ahead and sent out a message on my parent group WhatsApp. And I asked if anyone else had had a child who had experienced problems with a student whose name begins with J. I didn't even say it was a boy, but you wouldn't believe how many of these parents named Jeremy Eldridge. You must mean Jeremy Eldridge. He's been smacking my kid in the hall every time he sees them. Oh, that's Jeremy Eldridge, all right. He smacked my kid on the back of the neck so hard we had to go to the chiropractor. Indeed, Jeremy Eldridge again. This child has been tripping my kid every week since school began, but every time my child reports it, he tells the administration that it was an accident, and they believe him yet again. Now it has escalated, and not only is Jeremy continuing to trip my child, but he's hitting him too. Do you want me to go on? Because there's 15 more, and it looks like 2 people are currently writing in the chat. No. Okay, so I do not believe that all of these issues have been reported to administration. Really? Because most of these posts are paired with pictures of the emails that these parents have sent directly to you and either received no response or the generic, "I'll take care of it." So I think my daughter is owed a couple of apologies here. Ma'am, regardless of what has happened in the past, it does not excuse your daughter punching a student repeatedly. Sir, Jeremy has put his hands on my daughter at least 3 times as many times as she hit him. It is still unacceptable that Dana hit Jeremy. Going by the book, I see. So what's the consequence? Well, we do have 0 tolerance for violence in this district, so she will receive a 2-week suspension pending review by the school board, and they will determine if she is expelled or not. So a first offense faces expulsion. Yet I have 3 emails from myself to you about Jeremy putting his hands on my daughter in a violent way. And there's 23 now other parents in my parent chat saying that they have contacted you as well. So at what point does a boy being violent become grounds for expulsion? Because apparently for a girl defending herself, it's one and done. But for a boy, it's 26 and we'll still think about it. I will have a conversation with Jeremy's parents, but I am not allowed to discuss disciplinary matters of other people's children with you. Right. Well, here's what I will discuss with you. My brother is a lawyer, and if my daughter is expelled for defending herself, this district is going to face the biggest lawsuit in its history. And if Jeremy is the one who comes back to the school and Dana is not, you won't be able to afford the fallout. Are you threatening the school district? No. I'm informing you that I am well aware of the laws and the policies in this district, and either you're going to be losing your job over this, or the district will be paying a lot of money to settle with me. Because what I have right here is clear-cut evidence of gross negligence, and either the district is going to stand behind you and absorb the penalty for that, or they're going to cut ties with you, sir. One way or another, I am going to have justice for my daughter, and she is not going to be treated like a villain for defending herself. I think this conversation is done. Dana, your 2-week suspension begins immediately, and we will see what happens at the board review. Well, you better make sure it's snappy, because the longer that you unjustly suspend my daughter, the harder I will bring the hammer down on this district. Have a good day.